Gemini for the week of January 27th, 2025. Show your love and support to your girl Marie and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It's been a wonderful night with Aries and Taurus tonight. They have been giving me so much love energy. I'm over 300 views. Normally I'm around 200 or 100 views. So thank you everybody for showing your love and support, liking and subscribing with these videos. I really appreciate the love energy. And also, I'm doing still the $20 email readings. If you want a 1,500 word email reading, I use Grammarly for it. So check it out. It's 1,500 words for February, March, and April based on your date of birth, time, and place, and based on your first and last name. You send the payment in, and then I respond as quickly as possible. If it's at night, then you'll get it out. You'll get a response from me the next morning. But I'm pretty good at responding back to everybody. So yes, so thank you for watching, and I appreciate the love energy, and thank you for subscribing. Right now I am at 3,305 subscribers, which is so awesome. Tonight has been so awesome. So thank you. So on the 27th at 9:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters your ninth house of subconscious. This is God's house. So this is a beautiful time for the power of prayer because you got a stellium in there. Government, the judicial system, popo, higher education, internet, what else? Philosophy, religion, traveling, long distance traveling, and immigration and important relationships. Yeah, exams, that kind of thing. So you have a stellium here in your ninth house this week. So there's an emphasis on dealing with legal matters like immigration, housing, dealing with the landlord at this time, or taking care of your responsibilities with the car. So this is a period of dealing with your legalities. Why? Because you also have Pluto for the next 14 years. So pay attention because you may have to learn some certain responsibilities. This could be you moving to a different country, and then every year you have to get your visa, and every year you have like complications with your visa, for example, here. So it's like the same theme song for like the next 14 years with this energy. Or some of you could have like a lot of lessons with the car, with car insurance, or with the car in general. So just be aware of that with this energy. Okay. Some of you, God forbid, might get a DUI with this energy as well. And you might not be able to drive the car for the next 14 years. Okay. So just be careful of the choices that you make at this time. You may have there could be a lot of issues going on with school for some of you for the next 14 years. And it may be because you may have to repeat classes and stuff. That kind of thing could be happening. So this could be dealing with immigration and visas and things of that nature. So pay attention to your challenges with legalities, social services, health insurance, because these things could be coming up for you. And it's going to be like problematic, and it's going to be a theme song. It's going to be like an every year occurrence. Okay. So just pay attention to that. Your belief systems are changing, or you're kind of fighting this energy, very reluctant to change your ways of thinking at this time with this energy here. So you could be really fighting back certain self-realizations that are coming to light at this time, and really fighting back the art of taking initiative in your life at this time with this energy here. So this may not be the most easiest energy time for you as well, because there's a lot of going on here with your situations, your relationship dynamics with important relationships, your values, wants, and desires could be wanting to change, but at the same time challenging you, and other relationships in your life are challenging you at this time, either to be more invested in the relationship, needing to be more honest. This is a time of kind of like going within and looking at yourself, and kind of like being more open to a different way of thinking, but also fighting this change of thinking as well. This could be that you need to be more about your relationship, and for a lot of Geminis, it's okay, you could do it, but to an extent. to an extent, because you do get bored, or learning to find freedom in your relationship and really trying to make it work, and really learning to find freedom in your relationship during this time period. So that could also be a conundrum, or learning how to deal with your social anxieties and things of that nature as well. Or this is like real life changes that need to occur so you can go and live your life. And you have been used to a certain comfort, a certain stability, and now Pluto in Aquarius is like, we gotta go, bitch. It's time. And you're like, it's like, we gotta go. And so it's not the easiest time for you mentally here. Then on the 28th, the stellium in your 10th house is a popular energy time for you. All eyes are on you. A new love can come in with someone younger than you. It can also be a good looking person because Venus is at play. And this is also a great time for those of you to deal with women like dermatologists, modeling, anything glamorous, stylists, OBGYNs. This could be a busy time for you with your career. This could also be getting a job at this time, or you could be in a leadership position when it comes to your career. This could also be a time of business picking up. North Node in Pisces in your 10th house has nothing to do with career. It's more about your relationships. So some of you could be taking on a leadership role with your relationships and becoming the matriarch or patriarch of your family, and taking on the financial responsibilities of your family. Okay, so for some of you who are divorced, you can now become the head of your house. So you can start focusing on family and taking care of someone financially, or taking the role of patriarch in your family. This gives, why do I say patriarch? Because we're dealing with 10th house, which is the masculine, which is the male energy, which is father. And then the fourth house is mother. Because anytime you're dealing, for example, a good example of this, of seeing the father issues come out, is with Scorpio because of Leo in the 10th house. So father. Okay, so you can start focusing on family and taking care of someone financially. Like I said, this gives talents for turning dreams into reality. You're prepared to work hard and will show determination to see your visions carried out. You are a dreamer, but also practical and sensible now. You're optimistic yet realistic about your potential, and patient and self-discipline. You avoid shortcuts so you can reach your full potential at this time. Then on the 29th at 7:36 a.m., new moon in Aquarius. We could feel this energy 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, because we have a stellium here going on in the ninth house. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of emphasis on ninth house energy, and this could be a great time to get your juju, your voodoo, your santeria on. This could be also you traveling and going on spiritual retreats at this time, spiritual trips. We do have our our Catholic religious holidays coming up as well. So for some of you, you could be traveling to New Orleans or Brazil for Carnival with this energy, and making plans to celebrate religious holidays with family. Okay, you could be going, for some of you, traveling in general with friends with this energy. This could also be dealing with legalities at this time, or you could be more in your car more than usual during this time period as well. Okay, so be careful with that. For some of you, this is thoughts going back to school, or updating yourself with the latest and greatest in technology, creating a website at this time, learning about your craft. You could be teaching other people how to work smarter, not harder. For others of you, you could see a lot of inventions coming out in the sign of Gemini. So a lot of you are very inventive, original in your way of thinking. And then we have in July 11th, Uranus in Gemini. So some of you could be very talented at this time. So this could be a time period of brainstorming ideas for social media, brainstorming ideas in regards to computers, technology, talking. So we can see a lot more of those translation boxes coming out, the translation ear things coming out at this time. Language could be more of the focus, because Geminis are all about communication. So we're dealing with internet. So this is a beautiful time for you guys to really get your ideas and your creative juices going at this time. So we can see a lot of inventions coming up, and just like brainstorming for right now with this energy here. This is you following your dream dreams with this energy here. I feel like for some of you, you could be at the point in your life where you're like not really going anywhere in your life for some of you here. And this is like a lot of epiphanies, like I was saying. And for some of you, you may have reached a certain age in your life where you're like, oh my God, like everybody else is doing something with this. So you could be more motivated now to go back to school. You could be more motivated to prove yourself to other people in your life at this time. So this is like a lot of self realizations. This could be you kicking yourself out of the nest at this time and no longer wanting to be about mother and taking care of father at this time with this energy here, and kind of wanting to do you at this time. You're following your heart and your dreams here. And Pluto in Aquarius in the ninth house is all about following your dreams and following your heart, not about being conforming to other people's realities. Okay, so no longer are you conforming to other people's desires, wants, and needs. Now you're more about your wants, needs, and desires here as well. Okay, because Pluto and Capricorn, you've been sitting on your hands about a lot of things and focusing in the eighth house and focusing on other people's problems, being more invested in other people's wants and desires at this time. Now it's more about you and doing you at this time with this energy here. This could be traveling to different states or countries to get away from mother and to get away from your responsibilities of family with this energy here. Some of you may end up in a relationship with somebody that is from a different country, and this could be you guys, and this person could be relying on you. Why? Because this person could be trying to get their green card from you or their visa at this time with this energy here. So you could be really, they could be like really dependent on you during this time period. So that could be North Node in the 10th house. Okay, think Britney Spears, where she was taking care of her family. And so this could be you taking care of somebody from a different country financially and supporting them financially here with this energy. Okay, some of you might be taking on an exchange student or something like that. All righty, you're all about your dreams and aspirations at this time. Then on the 30th at 11:22 a.m., we have Uranus going direct. And I feel like that's going to be the times of changes. This is dealing with the subconscious, the self undoing, imprisonment, hospitalizations, doctors, psychic, spirituality here, and and self undoing. So, and it's opposing Juno in the sixth house, plus you have a stellium in your sixth house at this time. So, this is dealing with male and female energy here. This is about individuality here and wanting to be more individualistic here, maybe with Pluto in Aquarius now. You could be dealing with the internet here and wanting to express yourself in a creative way with this energy here. For others of you, could be butting heads with other people at this time and not wanting to be in service to others and challenging mom and dad, challenging those in authority because you're not liking your routine anymore. You could be very rebellious against that routine. Okay, because you've had enough and now you want change. Okay, for others of you, your popularity increases at this time with this energy here. There's an increase in status for some of you through your job. If you work in a field that is somewhat glamorous, again, such as modeling, media, and social media, this is a time where your status can increase. Superiors are likely to have more interest in what you have to offer. I feel like there could be, for some of you here, also you benefit through the women in your life at this time with this energy. So your life as well. So this is a beautiful time for word of mouth here. Philosophy and higher education are highly favored. You're open-minded to anything new with this energy. It's a beautiful time for traveling for some of you here. So anybody that has to travel for business or deals with sales and has to travel to different countries or states, this is a very auspicious time for you. Okay. Thank you for everybody subscribing here. I appreciate the love energy, 3,313. So thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. I am available for readings. I'm still doing the $20 email readings. So again, check it out. And then if you want to check out my consultation to see what else I provide, check that out as well. Okay. The first card I come up with is the King of Wands. Some of you, there's power struggles going on in relationships at this time. You could be dealing with a fire sign And this person could be very much stuck in their ways of thinking and doing things. So there could be some power struggles with love relationships during this time period. The Queen of Swords, you need to watch your emotional self here. So you yourself could be feeling very restless for change at this time, like something really has to give in your life during this time period. You could be going through it really emotionally at this time and really invested in your head. But, it's really hard to say that to you guys because you guys live in your head. So, you know what I mean? So some of you are really going through it emotionally and feeling very restless for change. And it doesn't help that you have a stellium in Pisces at this time. So you're very much restless. Something has to give at this time. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up with this energy. Some of you could be dealing with legal matters at this time with this energy. The King of Coins, lots of people in your cards here. This could also be business picking up for some of you here as well. All right. Some of you could be in a leadership position when it comes to work with this energy here. Some of you could be in a leadership position at this time. For others of you, you could be working on yourself and delving into self help books with this energy here as well, and books on communications here during this time period as well. Alrighty. So you could be learning more about how to communicate better to people with this energy. The Seven of Wands, some of you are fighting with other family members, but it's very hard to fight with you because, one, you're a Gemini. So that's like damn near impossible. Okay. It's like arguing with like a computer generated AI version of you. So it's impossible. So, but I do see like other people are fighting with you at this time. You could be fighting with mother. Mother could be going through it during this time period as well and kind of being attacking towards you. Maybe she wants more of your attention and time and you're not giving it to her because you have your own life with this energy. Or this could be other females in your life that are older than you that want more of your time and energy and you're refusing to give it to them at this time. The Nine of Coins, I do see the focus being on the home or property matters could be more of the focus. Some of you, this could be traveling coming up with this energy as well. The Seven of Cups, I feel like for some of you here, this is good news. This could be lots of thoughts of future in regards to property matters at this time with this energy here as well. So for some of you, you could be almost done paying off your mortgage at this time. Alrighty. For others of you, this could be dealing with court, and you could be dealing with court with where you could be winning some money. So you could be thinking about getting a house at this time with this energy here as well. So that could be happening for some of you here. Alrighty. So I feel like that's coming up during this time period. I feel like for some of you here, you're really going into uncharted territories, but I feel like this could be more of a soul journey that you're going through at this time and figuring out yourself with this energy. Some of you, you could be empty nesters and trying to figure out your life now that all your kids have gone out of the house. And really, you don't know what to do with yourself with this energy here. The Empress card, for some of you, I feel like this is a time of you benefiting through mother at this time. Some of you could be taking mother's house with this energy here. For others of you, you tend to be more of a nurturer and you love to entertain at the home or nurturing your relationships during this time period as well. For some of you, you could be in a new relationship and kind of setting up the foundation for that relationship. So this could be a serious relationship that you could be finding yourself in and really trying to cultivate and focus on that relationship here. The Page of Wands, this person is a single parent. Okay. I feel like also you're very revolutionary in your way of thinking. You know how to work smarter, not harder at this time with this energy here as well. I feel like also don't believe everything that somebody says, or somebody could be like promising you things at this time. Don't believe in the promises that other people make. My motto is when I see it, I will damn believe it. Okay. So this person could be, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces energy, and this person could be talking lots of thoughts of future. But my thing is talk is super damn cheap at this time. Okay. And you could be, and you guys are just the same way too. So talk is super damn cheap. And after you have that experience with North Node in your fifth and 11th house, you kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Shut the hell up. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. So it could be like something like that happening as well. Some of you, I feel like your money situation is changing for the better at this time, but at the same time, you're still frugal with your money at this time with this energy here. So you're not really trying to help anybody. You're trying to do you at this time, and you're trying to get your financial situation back to where it used to be with this energy here. So you could find yourself not really trying to give your money away. The Four of Coins, you're more about your financial stability at this time and saving money with this energy. So I feel like it could be pissing off other people in your life because other people in your life could be a little bit financially strapped at this time and asking you for money, and they could be, and you could be just saying no because you got to do you at this time. You got your bills that you got to worry about, so you're not really in a place of yes to helping out other people. It's like, when I'm good, then I will help you out. I'm not good, and they're like, well, you look good. Well, thank you, I look fabulous, I appreciate you, but I'm not in a good place. So it's like that. The Ace of Wands, taking creative risk, a time of new beginnings coming towards you with this energy here. The King of Cups, I see traditional dating at this time, but it looks like this person's very slow to coming in. Okay, so this person is not so quick to come in. This person could also be a friend, or it starts out as a friendship, and then this person gets to know you, or this person could be stalking you on the social media here with this energy. Okay, I feel like for some of you, oh, hi. I feel like for some of you here, there's new opportunities here coming for you. You can be coming up with money making ideas with this energy. You can feel more of a connection to source energy here. I feel like what starts out as a conversation is kind of like a piece of chocolate. It's like, follow the piece of chocolate on the ground, because what starts out as a conversation ends up becoming a reality for you with this energy. What starts out as an idea really becomes a thing for you at this time. The Seven of Coins, something heavy on your mind. I do see a victory coming up for you here with this energy as well. All right. So certain things could be going your way during this time period. The Wheel of Fortune card, there is a turn of events coming up for you with this energy. So expect the unexpected during this time period as well. The Four of Swords, for some of you here, you can be coming up with money making ideas with this energy. For some of you in Europe or other parts of the countries or the world, this is dealing with contract jobs. Some of you could be getting a contract job here. This is a great time for courts and litigations to go your way as well. The Temperance card, I feel like you have a great level of self-control. You can be having doctor visits during this time period as well. I feel like you're very secretive with this energy here. You're more open to trying new things and having new experiences with other people, but to an extent. The Hierophant card, I feel with this energy here, this is dealing with a group or organization here. There could be, for some of you here, taking on a leadership position in a group or organization during this time period. This could be you more invested in a religious group at this time, and I would be careful with that because they could be trying to conform you into their way of thinking with this energy. Okay, and kind of like constantly correcting you and stuff like that, because in a way they're kind of like brainwashing you into their way of thinking. So I would be careful with people who are trying to change your way of thinking or change your behaviors at this time with this energy here. The Four of Wands, I see you being happy and optimistic. You could be pleasantly surprised with this energy here as well. The Three of Cups, lots of communications going on with family and friends with this energy. A great time for business partnerships and collaborations coming up for you as well. For some of you here, you could be dealing with somebody that is trying to get your attention. So it's up to you what you want to do with that. I feel like they could be trying to reach out to you, but you may not be having it. It could be somebody that you had a falling out with last year that's trying to come back into your world at this time with this energy. And you're kind of like, I'm not talking to you. The Two of Swords, this is a time of introspection. You're more about your sanity at this time with this energy as well. I feel like this is more of a time, some of you could be dealing with anxiety here with this energy, okay? The Eight of Cups, you're over certain situations. Okay, so you could be thinking about changing certain situations in your life, but you're not so quick to jump into anything new. So you could be annoyed about certain situations in your life, but I don't feel like you're going to do anything about it anytime soon. And if you do anything about it, it's going to be very unexpected. And it's probably because you've been like repressing and putting up with a lot of crap from other people. And then it's going to force you to make changes in your life because you just feel like you can't be around certain people anymore, or you can't be around certain situations anymore. The Page of Coins, more money coming to you, another source of income happening for some of you. For some of you, you could be putting your money back into your business at this time. There's money worries, but then there's money coming in at this time with this energy here. The Fool card, again, you're very creative at this time and you're coming up with get rich quick schemes with this energy here as well. Okay. For some of you, this is a better energy time for you as we're going into the month of February. So February is going to be like a recovery period for you. So this could be a recovery period for you in getting better. For some of you, this could be in a recovery period for you in like your financial situation turning around for the better this month. And I'm also hearing for some of you here this year, I feel like there's a lot of self-realizations coming up because you're not happy in your current situation here. Some of you could be going back to school at this time or taking online courses. Some of you could be changing your whole entire career direction or major at this time with this energy. This is definitely a time of reflection and finding out who you are. This is a time, I think this year is going to be a time of self-discovery for you with this energy, okay? The Death card, I feel like this is a happy transformation. All right. I feel like you should have done certain changes a long time ago here as well. I do see you climbing the corporate ladder. Okay. Some of you, your financial situation is going to change during this time period. All righty. And then I feel like for some of you, you're turning a page in your life at this time. And this is endings coming up. Okay. So I see that happening for some of you here as well. The Sun card brings about new beginnings, a blase kind of energy going on. And then others of you, I feel like, you're going back to the past a little bit and you're rehashing past hurts. People want to reconnect with you. And I feel like that's going to be in the beginning month of February. I'm also doing the monthly horoscopes this week. So be sure to stay tuned and check that out. But I do feel like, this is a time period where you are coming, like you had fights with people from last year. They're coming back in to see if they can rehash with you with this energy here. Okay. So I feel like that could be coming up at this time. The King of Swords, I feel like you may have advice and wisdom to give to other people at this time. I feel also you have a lot of influence over other people. So this is a great time for those of you in media and social media, or this is a positive time for communications for you with this energy. All righty. But then with the stellium in your 10th house in the sign of Pisces, this could also be missed opportunities. Okay. So you could definitely be still sitting on your hands, and then the stellium in Mars and Hades and Coronis in the sign of Cancer, you could still be sitting on your hands about changes and decisions that you need to make at this time with this energy. All righty. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. And thank you for everyone who has. I have 3,315 subscribers. I really appreciate the love energy tonight. Stay tuned for the monthly horoscopes and more content that I'm going to be putting on my videos. And thank you all for watching. And I appreciate your likes tonight as well. Kisses. Mwah.